When you say no to Jezebel, be prepared for major backlash. People who operate in the spirit of Jezebel, both women and men, always want things that are not theirs. They want to make you their boyfriend or girlfriend because it makes them look good. They want to marry you, to use you, spend all your money, control and dominate you, even turn your own children against you. They always act like they were the victim instead of the truth, that they were the abuser. So if you're in ministry and are seeing great fruit, they will want to destroy it by lying about you viciously because they're extremely jealous that their ministry is void of any anointing. They want houses, properties, cars, clothes, especially money. They live compromised lives full of pride and unrepentant sin. If you won't let them get their selfish way and tell them no, then they're going to hate you, plot to destroy you through lying, slander, and gossiping about you to others to try to get them to hate you. In 1 Kings chapter 21, verses 1 through 16, Ahab, who was married to Jezebel, wanted Naboth's vineyard. He wanted to turn it into a vegetable garden. And so what did Naboth do? Naboth said, no, I'm not going to sell it to you. I'm not going to give it to you for another property. He's going to pass it on down to his children. So Ahab pouted about it, and then Jezebel saw him pouting and said, hey, I'll come up with a plan. I'll get it for you. So what did Jezebel do? She had two scoundrels that lied for her, brought Naboth before a banquet that he thought he was going to be celebrated. And instead, these two scoundrels falsely accused him, lied about him to everybody, and said that he blasphemed God and came against the king. So they took him outside and killed him, stoned him. And then Ahab got what he wanted. Well, that's exactly what Jezebel does today, is to either have themselves falsely accused or have others falsely accuse those that are the true victims. And they want to stop them, and they could kill them. If they could kill them, they would do that. And that's what they really want to do. So when you say no and you stand strong and say, nope, I'm not going to tolerate that, I'm not going to bow down to you, not going to get into fear, you're going to face some backlash. Understand that. But the Lord will ultimately bless you, give you great favor for doing that, because he doesn't want people to bow down to people that are Jezebelic. Again, Jezebel can be a woman or a man, because they are not of the Lord. In Revelation chapter 2, verses 18 through 23, does talk about not submitting ourselves and tolerating Jezebel. And there's a lot of people in the church that tolerate Jezebel because they're so good at lying. So stand strong and be rewarded by the Lord. All right, so I have a book called Freedom from Soul Wounds and Demons. It's been helping thousands of people around the world to get healed from their hurts and wounds, to be delivered from their demonic spirits, so they can walk in the fruit of the Spirit. They can actually walk in their calling from the Lord and help people. That book, Freedom from Soul Wounds and Demons, is a bestseller on Amazon in the Christian marriage and spiritual warfare category. All right, thanks. Bye.